Chapter 18, Hell or High Water. Underworld enemies.
Alright.
Navigate. Circle button back. Square button story settings.
Here we are, we only got yeah, we only have 2 more chapters to go. Any post-credit scene. And the actual credits itself. If there is a post-credit scene, there honestly might not be. I don't remember there being any, but I could be wrong. But here we are with Rain's chapter, like I said before. Since this game didn't want to do variations, characters like Titan Havoc, a Kaos, Kenshi, only because he's like Havoc's right-hand man, Jonathan, Emperor Rain, Empress Tanya. All of us should have been their own characters and stuff. With their own movesets and everything. But anyways, let's continue.
Are you hurt?
Not a scratch.
Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
Cage snaps off a salute.
Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cage, U.S. Army, 44th Infantry. One moment I was fighting Hitler in France. The next, I was here, fighting some asshole named Havoc. We have a Johnny Cage where we come from. Though the two of you have little in common. 6 months ago, I'd have been gobsmacked by that. But now, I realize I'm weird. A dime a dozen. This mashed up worlds thing has got my brain foobar.
Foobar?
Cage lowers his shades to raise an eyebrow.
Lieutenant Colonel, what happened?
A man in purple robes appears.
At ease, friends. He's with me.
Cage turns to pat his shoulder.
Thank Argus you are safe.
I'd be a gold star in Mama's window if it weren't for these fine people. Emperor, meet Sector, and I'm sorry, I never got your names. Scorpion, this is Cyrex.
I am Rain. No need to use my title, as I no longer have an empire. Havoc has taken it. I assume you're among his latest victims. You do not yet seem the worse for wear.
Havoc arrived recently in our timeline, kidnapping a being who is key to his plans to destroy it. We are here to retrieve him. We've been trying to take Havoc down, but we've got shit to show for it. Our attack on his citadel was a bust. A lot of folks died. Rain's wife, Tanya, got captured.
Rain lowers his mask.
She is to fight for Havoc's perverse pleasure tomorrow in his arena. To the death. The being Havoc kidnapped. I would think he is at the Citadel. It is where Havoc spends his time.
Can you get us there?
Sure thing. But getting in, finding your friend, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. Rain's wife is the only one with a scoop on the Citadel's layout. Then we must save her before it is too late.
Your aid is welcome, but be warned. Death is more likely than success.
The Emperor Rain narrows his glowing blue eyes. In a huge stone arena, corpses litter the rust-red sands. Versions of Quan Chi and Li Mei duel one another. Frost stabs an ice spear through the shoulder of a man wearing a leather duster. The man falls limp. In the stands, dozens of different Havocs raise their arms and cheer. 2 Havocs rip off their own arms, then slap them together in a grisly high five before chucking them into the arena. Above, Titan Havoc is flanked by Chaos Kenshi and Takeda.
Care to make a wager?
The sorcerer, no question.
Frost will win. Every variant of her who's ever fought here has been fierce. I should have kept Kronika alive after taking her hourglass. So I could rub her nose in what I've made of her golden balance.
She would disapprove.
She would despise it. It was her own fault. She didn't think me a threat.
The trio watches the carnage unfold below. Titan Havoc's missing lips and charred jaw form a permanent sneer. On a walkway far above, Cage and Emperor Rain sneak alongside the Earthrealmers. They all stick to the shadows of stone archways. They peer down at the audience.
There are so many Havocs.
All equally revolting. Reiko and Li Mei, the rulers Tanya and I deposed, also revered blood sports. I had hoped I had seen their end.
Emperor Rain has several turquoise tattoos swirling over his tawny brown face. In the arena below, a Quan Chi's green skull gnaws off of Li Mei's face. Titan Havoc raises his arms for the audience.
How long did you hold power?
Before Havoc came, long enough to miss what he destroyed. Everything changed in an instant. Our timeline merged into his and was reduced to anarchy.
The Frost and Quan Chi in the arena trade blows. Frost charges and throws Quan Chi with a snapmare, stunning her. She lobs an ice ball, freezing Quan Chi solid. Frost uses a nearby chain to smash his head off, then raises her fists victoriously.
Kenshi wins. Ah, my friends! My friends! If you enjoyed that, you will revel in what comes next.
Chaos Kenshi looks down at his
A
sword.
new combatant will entertain us. One who dared to resist.
Sento glows blue.
Welcome, Tanya!
A portcullis opens, and 5 minions escort a version of Tanya into the arena. One knocks her to the ground with the butt of his spear. One minion has his mouth and neck flayed open in fleshy flaps. Empress Tanya grabs his spear when he attempts to prod her, and jams it through his skull. The audience of Havocs is on their feet. The 4 other husks descend on Empress Tanya, knocking her down. They drag her by the arms.
If she is hurt before we can...
Don't worry. We'll surprise them before combat begins.
Cage touches Emperor Rain's shoulder. Below, Chaos Kenshi's Sento glows again. He grips its handle, then looks up to the archways. The 5 renegades are highlighted in bright blue. Chaos Kenshi whispers in Titan Havoc's ear. Titan Havoc descends a stone staircase and steps into the arena. Chaos Kenshi follows closely behind.
It seems we have an unexpected but welcome wrinkle. Tanya will have partners in combat.
Chaos Kenshi draws his blade and sends a stream of blue energy toward the renegades. It captures them in a stasis. Chaos Kenshi pulls, sending them all tumbling into the arena. As Emperor Rain gets to his feet, Empress Tanya scrambles over to him.
Rain! What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Without my Empress, I am not an Emperor.
You celebrate too soon. This fight is just beginning.
Who are they?
They're friends, Tanya.
Cage motions to the Earthrealmers. Above, Titan Havoc ascends a long staircase.
You had no chance of sneaking in here unnoticed. Kenshi's blade excels at ferreting out intruders. I was not expecting you 3 quite so soon. Your Liu Kang was shrewd to take the initiative.
Come down here, Havoc! We are waiting!
Yes. Entertain your lackeys by fighting us yourself.
You died too quickly. My followers deserve so much more.
He raises his arms. Several Havocs in the audience rip off their own arms and heads, tossing them into the arena. One Havoc uses his head as a mallet to strike a gong. Portcullis opens and several minions pour out. Cyrax and Sector rush forth to meet them with swift, heavy attacks. Cyrax downs one with a cartwheel kick, then snaps off a double-sided. Behind Scorpion and Lieutenant Colonel Cage, more minions charge in. Scorpion dodges nimbly, downing one with a jumping front kick. Cage brawls with two others, but stumbles when he takes a blow to the back of his head.
Fuck you!
Chaos versions of Nitara and Ashra strut in, each robed in red and yellow.
A vampire? A demon? Havoc needs to do better than that.
When my Chris fells you, Order's collapse will be hastened. With every strike of it, my soul is one step closer to chaos.
Okay, interesting. Alright. Like I said, Emperor Rain needs to be his own character. But let's see how it goes. I mean, I've been playing Rain a little bit. I really like the way Rain is in this game. I don't remember too much about playing him in MK1 probably because I didn't really play MK1 a whole lot. Which I can't wait to actually play and do stuff for just that. But damn, okay. That's not good. Alright, nope. Hey, you take that. Yep, there you go.
Chaos gains no ground. Fight!
Oh yeah, we have Havoc as announcer. That's pretty cool. Take that blast. You take a little blast. Yeah, just that. Oh, and it missed. And it's over.
As long as I live, I will keep anarchy at bay.
Emperor Rain looks over his shoulder and shoots a burst of water at one of the minions attacking Empress Tanya. Empress Tanya wears a long cape with metallic gold bangles and matching gold body paint over her arms, abdomen, and eyelids.
They will overwhelm us if we don't escape.
Cyrax spots an open gate at the arena's edge.
That way!
Cage catches a Chaos minion's arms, then reverses his grip to stab him with his own sword. Cage winds up a punch to wallop another minion in the jaw. A warhammer knocks Cage to the ground. Scorpion spots a Chaos Sindel and Chaos Shao Kahn. After screaming Scorpion away, Chaos Sindel retrieves the warhammer with her prehensile hair.
Well done, husband. We have them.
They fight like Reiko and Li Mei.
We defeated those tyrants. We can defeat these. I have faith in Argus, Delia, and you.
Empress Tanya grins.
Chapter select.
I actually wondered exactly whose timeline this was originally, and as we see here, the original leaders, as far as we know, were Li Mei and Reiko. Alright. And, okay, yet again we have the sexy power couple. Gothmong and Trump. At least according to MJ, since they can't keep Shao Kahn everything. Trump jokes, ow! Okay, okay. I'm sorry, ow, 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 okay. Yeah, take that. There we go. Oh, yes! Aha! And all he has is water right now, baby. He has no lightning.
Move list. Wait.
That's it, yes.
Combo moves tab. Spirit pop. Drill kick. R1 button. Spirit punch. Right button plus. Throws. No touching. Left button. Drill. Special moves tab. Special moves. Water beam. Right button. Water beam. Advancing water beam cancel. Retreating water. Enhanced water beam. Upflow. Enhanced upflow. Water gate. Water gate act. Air. Water gate activate. Water gate activate. Down button. Right button. Triangle button. Damage. Water gate teleport. Confluence beam. Water gate teleport to oldest. Air. Water gate activate. Down. Water gate teleport to oldest portal. Air. Air. Water gate teleport. Air. Confluence. Air. Water gate. Air. Water gate teleport to geyser. Far geyser. Enhanced geyser. Far enhanced geyser. Water shield. Enhanced water. Ancient trap. Close ancient trap. Far ancient trap. Rain god.
Let's see if he has lightning.
Down button. Up button. Damage. 90.00. Block type. Mid. Up and down.
Down,
button.
down, up.
Navigate. Close rain god. Hold right button. Damage. 90 point. Far rain god. Hold left button. Rain god delay. Hold up button. Rain god cancel. L2 button. Fatal blow. Water god's judgment. L2 button plus.
Oh.
Others will sweep
Okay,
you
it's
away.
his teleport.
Fight.
Yep. Ow, okay. Hit the boss. Oh, or up, okay.
Tyrants always fall.
Chaos Sindel's hair reaches toward a massive spiked ball of iron and flings it. Rain slices it in half with a wall of water.
I adore your quick thinking.
Just one of the many reasons you wed me.
Love-sick fools! Cast your eyes here, not on each other, to behold those who bring you death.
Fight!
Okay. Okay, come here, Shao Kahn. The narrative specifically calls this version Shao Kahn. So we have a Chaos Shao Kahn now. Instead of General Shao Out. No. Ow. Alright.
Death will come no closer.
Fight!
No. Shit. Yep, there we go. Oh no, he has power up. That's not good. Shao Kahn. Oh.
Do not be so quick to demand attention.
Behind Emperor Rain, Sector blasts minions with flames.
We must get to the tunnel.
Yes, expeditiously.
The Empress and Emperor lead the way. Sector, Cyrax, Cage, and Scorpion run after them, pursued by minions.
This will be amusing.
Titan Havoc watches from above. The group of 6 charges through a large tunnel of stacked stone, a horde of Chaos minions close at their heels. Ahead, the ground crumbles away into a pit of spikes. The Empress, Emperor, Sector, and Cage leap across. Cyrax uses friction assist along the wall, while Scorpion bolts using debris. Several minions tumble into the spikes. The Scorpion blasts flames at their pursuers. Spiked chains shoot across their path ahead. The group leaps and dodges through. Cage drops into an army crawl on his elbows and knees to scramble underneath. One minion grabs Cage, but his arm is sliced off by the spiked chains. Several more minions are dismembered as they run through. Ahead, 4 pillars shoot darts. The 6 manage to dodge, and the darts strike down the remaining minions. 2 walls trap them.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So much for our escape.
Escape? The tunnel is an entrance, not an exit. You are now in the maze. Its route is ever-changing. Its traps beyond ingenious. Its denizens wickedly lethal. No one survives. I delight in devising new ways to kill.
We won't give you the pleasure. We won't die here.
Death is assured. The only question is how it claims you.
One wall opens to a hold.
We will weather this storm together. So let's...
Emperor Rain blasts them with a burst of water, knocking most of them down. Empress Tanya charges in beside him and uses their staff to strike the nearest minions. Cyrax holds one in place for Sector, who flies in with a spinning roundhouse kick. Cage picks up a shield shaped like a bat wing. He bowls one minion over, then throws the shield like a disc at a second. It bounces off, barely dazing the minion. The brawl spills into a tunnel offshoot. Cage dodges a sword swipe before a wall slams down on his attacker, leaving only its twitching hand. On their side of the wall, Cyrax uses a sword blade from her armor while Cage and Scorpion watch.
It is no use. It's too thick.
Well, this is a pretty pickle.
Cyrax, we are going to keep moving. With luck, our paths will cross somewhere ahead.
Understood. The others are moving on. We should too.
Agreed. Come.
They jog off. In a different tunnel, Sector walks with Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain. They halt as a swirling pink portal appears. Chaos versions of Reiko and Li Mei strut out with several minions. Rain looks at Sector.
Handle the others, please. The Empress and Emperor are ours.
Sector stares down the minions, then charges in. She tackles one aside, then dodges a club swing from a second.
I am not surprised that you aligned with Havoc. You'll do anything to obtain the power you crave.
Do not lecture us. You're no better. That's why you stole our throne.
We acted for Outworld, not ourselves, to free it from your corrupt regime.
Ooh, okay, I thought they killed them. I guess I was wrong. Also, let's show them the, Havoc, echoes. Very nice. Ow, okay. Shit, this one's gonna suck and so far gonna be the hardest battle. Also, this is a wonderful map. Ow. Probably my favorite of the entire DLC. I guess you could also put, Chaos Tanya and, Chaos Reiko here as new characters to unlock via story mode, like, have, like, Rain and shit. Rain, Tanya, Havoc, Kenshi, Li Mei, and Havoc. I mean, not Havoc. Reiko be unlocked via story mode and you fight them and win. With Titan Havoc being the, like, ultimate character to earn. Just something to think about. We're gonna back away.
The attacker punches the team airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Li Mei conjures a giant lion head made of energy. She leaps, twists the victim's neck, and throws
Just
them
saying,
into
if we weren't gonna have... We aren't gonna have, variations, they'd just be separate characters. But if we did have variations, I do have variations of what I think everybody should have. Which I can maybe talk about during the,
Fight.
the ending of everything. So maybe some characters might not have them, but some characters can be older versions of themselves. Of course, the cameos don't really need anything, unless there's, like, some special cameos, but I guess there should be some more unlockable cameos. Mainly the ones from the story mode should all be unlockable, including Quan Chi, and the story modes from this one, and the, cameo version of Emperor and Tanya should also be. If we can have multiple, like, Scorpions of Vero, Cyrax, and Sector B, along with Komao, I know they're, like, older timeline versions, but I think it'd be okay to allow some newer ones to have them.
You will never regain your power.
Chaos, Li Mei, and Reiko lie inert.
That Sector. We must help.
Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain dash off down a tunnel. They round a corner to find both Chaos, Li Mei, and Reiko now standing before them.
Merciful Delia!
Chaos manifests in myriad ways. You will fight them again and again until you finish them. Only then may you move on. Fight!
Okay, just a constant fight. These two fight, okay. You're not as hard as Li Mei was. Thank you, Tanya.
You will be defeated this time.
Yep, there we go. Am I gonna actually perform a fatality? That'd be really cool. This adds something. I know there's like a tester might gauntlet that we're gonna have to do if I recall correctly. Hopefully that isn't super difficult to do. Yep, there. Oh, you're finished, Tick up.
I take no joy in what comes next.
It is their lives or ours. You heard Havoc.
But I wish only to take his.
With a wave of his hand, Emperor Rain engulfs Kaos, Li Mei, and Reiko in a sphere of water. They convulse as bubbles stream from their mouths.
Put them out of their misery.
With a steely-eyed expression, Empress Tanya whirls her staff and decapitates them both.
Now that is a kill. Executed with such flair. You have earned my favor, and may proceed.
I am so weary of his voice.
As am I. Let us find Sector.
Hopefully, Havoc keeps his word.
They dash down another tunnel. Later, they nearly trip over a defeated minion. Sector stands ahead.
Thank Argus.
The more who die, the more Havoc sends.
I'll admit, I relish the challenge.
Are you prepared for the next?
What now?
It is fiendishly simple.
A wall slams closed.
To survive, you must open that door.
Two of the other walls begin closing in. Emperor Rain and Empress Tanya ineffectually push against them.
Havoc let us pass so he could crush us.
Step back.
Using rocket boosters, Sector flies straight ahead at the metal door. It doesn't budge.
This is getting us nowhere.
The lock can be picked. If there's enough.
She unfolds a tool from her wrist.
I will buy you some.
Emperor Rain holds out his arms and stops the walls with two jets of water.
Tanya, if Sector opens the door, go with her.
No! I won't.
You must. I cannot hold these back much longer. I won't escape.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No! We vowed never to leave each other's side.
She cups his face.
We also vowed to preserve the Empire.
Hurry, Tanya!
Every day. You remind me why I chose you.
He briefly squeezes his eyes shut.
Go, Tanya. Please.
Sector gets the door open, then immediately reaches back to pull Empress Tanya through. Emperor Rain strains, but the walls snap shut on him with a burst of blood. Empress Tanya stares, mouth agape. Her wide eyes are fixed upon the blood-stained walls. Elsewhere, Scorpion walks with...
Resume. Cross button confirm.
I figured this is probably the best place to end it. I thought we had a gauntlet of tester mites because of the walls closing. Maybe it's Tanya's chapter. I swear to you, there's like a gauntlet of like 3 or 5 tester mites all either simultaneously or after a big battle. I'm not 100% sure. But maybe I was just thinking of Reigns and getting it confused. I really liked Emperor Reign, but, well, It's kind of dead now. Which, really sucks, because I feel like they are building up these characters, and we're probably never going to get to see these versions of them again. Which is why I think they should have at least been playable, but I guess I can talk a little bit about, if there was a variation system, what characters would have what. And I think this is the tricky part, because, not every character has a major chaos version or a major evil timeline version that would switch up their movesets and dialogue. And I'm gonna say even their fatal blows. For some characters, not for all characters, because some characters don't need them. I would oppose a special fatality for each one, so every character has 3. Well, technically more than 3, because you have the 2 base game, and then you have 1 for each of them. But maybe not. That's a lot of work. No, that's gonna take too long if I do 1 for every character, so for now, we're just going to leave it here.